Have you ever wondered why the economy should have collapsed, but somehow it's still standing? You've seen warnings, crises, and experts predicting doom. Yet, here we are, witnessing markets, companies, and even global trade survive. In this video, we'll reveal the hidden forces keeping the economy alive and why the truth might shock you. Stick around until the end, because the final reason is unlike anything you've imagined.
Welcome to our channel. Today, we're unraveling the mystery of the economy that refuses to fall. Most people think that when debt grows, inflation spikes, or stock markets crash, collapse is inevitable. But the economy has secrets that are rarely discussed in the news or textbooks. From hidden government strategies to psychological forces, these mechanisms quietly prevent disaster. And here's a hint. One of the most powerful factors is something almost invisible, yet it changes everything about how we understand money and finance. Let's start with hidden safety nets. Governments and central banks around the world maintain carefully timed emergency systems designed to stop crises before they escalate. These include stimulus packages, liquidity injections, strategic bailouts, and even secret financial programs that most people never hear about. For example, when a major bank is at risk of failing, authorities can step in to prevent a chain reaction. Imagine a line of falling dominoes. These invisible lifelines act like shields, keeping the first domino from toppling the rest. Without them, the economy could have collapsed decades ago. The most fascinating part? Most of this happens quietly, behind the scenes, without the public even noticing.
The second factor is consumer behavior. Even during recessions or crises, people continue to spend, often in surprising ways. Essential goods, digital services, and entertainment industries generate steady revenue, keeping money circulating. Small purchases, repeated daily by millions, accumulate into an enormous force that supports businesses and prevents total collapse. And it's not just about necessity. People invest in technology, entertainment, and lifestyle improvements, even when times are tough. This collective behavior acts like the heartbeat of the economy, pumping vitality into a system that could otherwise falter. Next, consider global interdependence. Countries, corporations, and supply chains are interconnected in complex ways. When one market experiences a downturn, others often compensate. For example, a drop in production in one country can be offset by growth elsewhere. These networks act like a safety net on a global scale, balancing shocks and preventing cascading failures. Think of it as a spider web. When one thread is pulled, the tension is distributed across the entire web, preventing it from breaking. This web of international collaboration and interdependence is one of the reasons the economy withstands shocks that might have destroyed it in the past. Fourth, technology and innovation continuously inject growth and resilience into the economy. Even during global recessions, emerging sectors like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and fintech create new jobs, revenue streams, and investment opportunities. Startups develop solutions faster than ever, and innovations in automation, healthcare, and communication expand economic capacity. This constant renewal acts like an economic vaccine, preparing the system to endure crises that would have been catastrophic decades ago. And the most incredible part? Many of these innovations are unpredictable, so the economy often has a hidden lifeline we can't anticipate until it happens. Finally, human psychology plays a surprisingly powerful role. Market confidence, investor sentiment, and media narratives influence decisions on an enormous scale. When people believe the economy will survive, they act in ways that actually help it survive. Panic selling, bank runs, and financial chaos are often avoided because belief acts as a stabilizer. It's a subtle yet critical factor. Confidence becomes self-fulfilling. In other words, human perception and collective optimism can prevent financial disasters, even when the underlying fundamentals seem shaky. So why hasn't the economy collapsed? Hidden safety nets, continuous consumer spending, global interdependence, technological innovation, and human psychology all work together like an invisible shield. But here's the twist. The final, most important reason might not even be something tangible. It's a hidden truth that economists rarely discuss and could redefine how we understand financial stability. Curious? Watch our next video to uncover this ultimate secret. The economy's story is far from over, and what comes next might surprise even the experts.